All right, Shameka, tell us your name, what part of Atlanta you're in, and where you're from.
All right. Well, hey everyone. I am Shameka. I am originally from Ohio, small town, Youngstown. I currently live in the Chamblee Brookhaven area. I think this is where I'm at. I'm not sure. It's somewhere off that Claremont line. Um, and what was the other question again? I'm sorry.
Where you from?
Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. I came
Youngstown,
to Atlanta
Ohio.
3 years
You're in the
ago.
Chamblee area. How
Yeah.
old are you, and do you have any children?
I am 28 and no children.
28, no children, from Ohio. She lives in Chamblee. Let me ask you this. What's the most trouble you've ever been in?
Oh, all right. So when I was like, I was in this high school slash college program when I was like ninth to 12th grade. So even though I was in high school, I was still taking like college courses.
Hmm.
So what had happened was I was cheating on this test, and the professor caught it, and then like it went up against the board, and I almost was this close from being expelled. But the
Ooh.
principal actually liked me because we had like a good rapport. When I was in like school, I would always go say what's up or whatever. So they let me go by a landslide. So
But
yeah.
you're not a cheater anymore. You don't cheat in
No,
class
no,
like
I mean it was a science test and I was not that good at science. I was like what, 15? So
All
yeah.
right, respect. I can respect that. You
I was
trying to
trying to
trying to.
pass.
There you go. You're just trying to pass. I feel you. I think at the time when I was coming to school, everybody was cheating on everything. So
Yeah,
the fact that you
yeah.
got caught is just one of those things.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I got to tell y'all over a drink one day, but yeah.
Kind, smart, or attractive. What would you rather be known perceived as?
Um, and we can't say all three.
Mm-mm.
I would say kind, typically because that's what people know me as anyway. But also I think personality really matters. So if people don't see you as kind, just kind of like, well, what else are you if you're not kind? So I would say that. And plus that's kind of more aligned with my personality anyway. So I wouldn't mind it, people thinking the same thing.
Okay, so everybody in our group wants to be known as kind folk. Okay, I can
Yeah, I know,
respect
right?
it. What movie or show do you keep rewatching?
I actually don't watch much TV. I say the last thing that I did watch was C on it's Apple TV. It's been a couple of months.
Hmm.
I don't know if you ever heard of that show. It's basically about a society of people that are blind and they try to navigate the world and all that crazy stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, I haven't heard of it, but that does
yeah,
sound interesting.
yeah. It's a good show with Jason Samoa. So
Okay, that's why you watching
yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah.
All right, let me ask you this: Are you single and ready to mingle, or are you just looking for platonic friends? You're not dating right now.
I am actively single and ready to mingle.
All
I'm
right,
tired of being single. So yeah.
David said, "Amazing show. Thanks, David. I appreciate you pulling up." Let's see here. So, what sort of man or woman are you looking for, Shameka?
Well, I'm looking for men. I I don't really necessarily like have a type. I think one of the things that I'm looking for is somebody that's specifically designed just for me, if
Mm.
that makes any type of sense whatsoever. I don't have like a list or a criteria that someone should meet. Um, so just, if we vibe and, we're supposed to be together, then I think it's gonna come together naturally.
And
So
what about height? Does height matter?
no, because I'm only 4'11".
Ooh, shorty.
So 99% of men are taller than me.
So
So
height's not a factor. What about weight, body shape, or looks?
so I do have to be attracted to you. Just like I'm pretty sure that I have to be attractive to someone else. Um, so with weight, it's so I'm currently on a weight loss journey as well. So far I've lost over 212 pounds naturally.
Oh wow, congratulations.
Um, and so with obesity and things like that, it's a underlining issue. Um, and it has to be someone, if they do have a weight problem, that we can actively work towards it together. But however, if there are behaviors such as like overeating and things like that, um, then we can't be together because I don't want you to kind of bring me down with you. It's kind of like, a recovering drug addict dating somebody else that's currently on drugs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like where I'm
Completely.
at with it. So
Okay. So somebody, yeah. So somebody is not a huge factor, but the fact if they are overweight or whatnot, there's something they have to be working on.
right, right.
Got you. Okay. So does income matter?
I would say stable. Because I think that you mean if you're, a school teacher and you make 45,000 a year and you're stable and you're not scrambling to pay your bills and you're able to, use money management, it's fine. Um, so that's kind of like where I'm at with that. That makes sense. So
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Who pays for dates?
so the first couple dates, I do prefer the man to pay, I like a man to lead. So ask me out, take me out on the next couple of dates, and then maybe after the second or third date, then I'll, invite you out and I'll pay for something or, we kind of navigate through that.
Okay, yeah, we got some real reasonable people in here tonight. I don't know what be going on out here on these dating websites, stuff like that, but everybody seems to be reasonable for the most part. What about sex? What's your position on sex?
A great question. And y'all, you mentioned it like 5 times, and I was thinking about it the entire time. So I'm definitely not a 90-day person, but I'm not a 1 week person either. I think it's just depending on the intentions of both of us. So, and that comes through communication. So if you have the intent of just wanting friends with benefits, then we should talk about that. Because I don't want to give my body to someone and they have no intent to possibly be in a relationship down the line. But typically, I prefer a vibe, and if it goes well and we happen to, hit it off after a couple of weeks and hey, yeah, so I
Would
know that's
it
kind
would
of
it
like
would it matter if y'all were in a relationship or out of a relationship, or just it's just completely on the vibe?
um I prefer to be in a relationship, not married, but like in a relationship or
Okay,
leading towards that.
okay, respect. Uh, what makes you a good catch? Now, I'm don't mean to rush through these, but we got a
Mhm.
few more people, and we're starting to get a little late. What makes you a good catch for the person you want?
I am very uplifting and motivating. So not only just everybody around me, but to a specific partner. Any type of goal that, he wants to achieve, I'm always going to be supportive and uplift him in that. I don't believe in the naysaying or down or self-doubt. So if he says, hey, I want to open up a business or what, okay, like, okay, let's do some research, let's figure it out. Here's information, like, you can do this type person. So
Okay, respect. Let's see. Somebody had a question here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I wouldn't even know how to answer that to that DM question there. But what's if somebody wants to reach out to you, Shameka, what's the best way they can do that?
I would say social media. I have an Instagram. It's also my weight loss page, but it's personal as well. It's at THE421 movement, MOVEMENT. Again, it's at THE421 movement. And friends, you're more than welcome to hit me up as well. I don't mind.
All right. Thank you, Shameka.